welcome back to another video, and today is going to be the first episode of a new series I like to call What We're Working On This Week. So every week me and Carn, here he is, have a lesson, and every week I'm going to take you along and show you what we work on in each lesson, because I've had him for a year now. It's a cat, and we've got to the point, come on, it's a kitty cat. We've got to a point where we can start working on like bigger things and add dressage and our outline and add jumping technique, and that's what we're going to do, so enjoy. So I'm just voicing over the riding part, and this is one of our first goes through the grid. He comes in very good. It's only low per se to start with, and then we come round again. He has a nice bouncy canter, and I think this is where we take off a bit early, clip it, and then, but he goes nicely through the rest of it. And then we come up this long side, ask him to open up, stretch out a bit more, so we go in a bit of a longer stride, more of an extended canter, and he has a lovely rhythm into this, and then all of a sudden it just kind of, oh no, this is one where he keeps it nice, but I feel like that one was a bit too close, like between the second and final one, it was a bit close. We probably should have pulled it out a bit more. So we come in here with a really strong canter. I remember being like, oh my god, dude, please come back to me for this jump. We need to kind of stay in control. And he comes in really nicely, and then all of a sudden it just goes around the corner, which I don't really get. But once again, I still think it could have been moved out a bit more, help him with his whatsamajiggy. And then I was ultimately chuffed with him here, so I brought him back to walk. But yeah, we were mainly working on keeping my eyes up, and because I have a tendency to look at the base of the jump for a stride, and then he goes on his forehand and doesn't jump as well. So yeah, but we come up, and I remember being like, dude, this is our final go, so make it a good one, but let us have control please, because he was very quick. And he comes in really nicely here, and I just think the distance between the second and third jump puts him out a bit, because he just proper pings it, and I'm just like, oh my god, what do I do? Oh, and then this is a lovely photo of us jumping. Hello everybody. I'm currently sat in the field with Carn, just putting back out. You see him? There you go. We finished our lesson, had a great lesson. We were working on like his forwardness, keeping our rhythm between the fences, getting him to pick up his feet a bit more, not being careless basically, and actually going over the jump, because last week he didn't want to go over the jump, and like working on my position, so keeping my eyes up and my hands down whilst we're jumping, which was really good. Amazing lesson. We finished on, we were doing grid work, and we finished on a grid with a probably like a 50, a 70, and then a metre at the end. Really good. He jumped amazing. He was like shuffling a little bit. I think he was probably his stride was a bit too long for the distance of the grid. Could have stretched it out a bit more, probably made him push a bit more, probably would have helped. But he was really good actually, very calm, well not calm, he was very energetic, very bouncy, very lively, but very listening. He listened a lot. He was really good. He's currently munching away after he's had a few carrots and treats, because they're his favourite thing in the entire world. I didn't get too much footage because I kept my phone in my pocket, forgot to get my dad to film, but oh well. And I didn't film me tacking up or grooming him or anything, because shame on me, I forgot. Do better next time. But I've just got to finish mucking out. Well, not finished, muck out, because I haven't even started. I've got to muck out, and I've got to muck out, do his hay nets, water. No, I haven't got to do his water. Hay nets. Yeah, just muck out and hay nets. I get my feed and water done for me, which is very helpful. Because the water's like a pain in the butt, because you have to read the hose out and everything, so it's easier to do them all in one go. So I'm gonna head off and do that, Might get a little bit of footage too. Just put in the vlog. But this was my field debrief. Probably make these a weekly thing. A field debrief with Carn. It's got a nice ring to it. Say bye, Carn. He says bye. Totally. If he can even say goodbye. Catch up with you in a bit. Bye. Hey everybody. So I'm just mopping out now. Sorry about the background noise. My dad is washing his car. You might not be able to hear me. I mean, if that's the case, then this part of the video will just be cut out. But oh well. So I was saying earlier, so I was tidying up, which you didn't put in because. So I'm not going to put in because you can't see my head. My head is like entirely cut off. But oh well. So what I was saying was about like my long-term goals with Carn at the moment. So by the end of summer, which like the summer holidays, which for me is start of September, I want to have gone to a few show jumping competitions, a few dressage competitions, and to have done been cross-country schooling. That's my ideal goal. There's currently a piece of poo on the wall. This Carn has decided he wants to poop on the wall. He does that a lot, surprisingly more than you'd think, but oh well. Yeah, so that's sort of my long-term goal. We've been, the only outing we've ever done is we've been to Newbold, Verden, show jumping arena hire thing. He was really good, very forward. He was very spooky, but he'd never seen coloured jumps, so, well, like fillers and jumps like that, so I don't really blame him. And by dressage competitions, I don't mean like actually going to the dressage competition, possibly, maybe, but more like online dressage, because that's just more convenient for me. And then it'd be nice to go to like some local shows where you can do a dressage class and a jumping class, so it's not just for one thing. So you can make him do like both on the day, but it's not like they're not schooled together sort of thing. So that'll be interesting if we can get out some of them. Well, I'm gonna finish mopping out and I'm gonna do an outro because this is the ending point of my lesson. So this is the end of this week's episode of what we're working on this week, and I'll see you back here next week.